What's up, guys, and welcome into the Strictly Stock Motorsports late model stock championship here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Let's get you transitioned over and show you the point standings heading into the last race of the season. Hello, guys. It's me, the Godfather, Jesse, here. As you're seeing on the screen right now, this is our championship points. You got Wes Polly leading with 332, Dan Taylor with 329, right behind him, 3 points away, and Richard Leckwood at 317. You got Stephen Callahan at 296, and Hope Johnson running out the top 5 with 220 points. So tonight, the main contributors to this will be Wes Polly, Dan Taylor, and Richard Leckwood. So let's get you back up to the race here. I'll go follow somebody. Watch them turn some laps. This is your points leader, Wes Polly. The red and white number 2 X Strictly Stock Motorsports ride. Richard Robb out here in the Win Dixie number 1 car. Charlie Stafford in the 28 Mobile 1 ride. And we are going to qualify here. See how everybody qualifies. Right, you'll see your qualifying pop up right here. I am not running. I'm just going to sit here and give you my thoughts on how the race is playing out. So if you want to chime in, you're more than welcome. Looks like we'll have 7 cars on track tonight for this deal. See if we can catch anybody on track here. There's Wes Polly. From the practice from these guys from earlier, they said the track's a little loose, a little slick. So we'll see how they adapt to it. Looks like Wes is just getting some extra laps in. Right now, you got Richard Leckwood at the top of the board with a 1905, with Dan Taylor sitting 0.01 behind him. Wes Polly in third with about a 10th off. It's a nice ride for Richard. Number 38, Strictly Stock Motorsports ride. Charlie Stafford going out to make his qualifying run. I was going to wear a suit and tie, but I didn't do it. Loose up out of the corner. There's Callahan, Stephen Callahan, in the number 17 Chevy City Chevrolet, I should say. See if he can put a lap down. Looks like we'll have 7 cars on track tonight. Callahan slots into 4th place. Got 100 laps here at North Wilkesboro. Here's your qualifying time so far. Richard Lekowa with a 19.049. Dan Taylor 10th off with a 19.059. Weber joined in. Weber is in. Hello, Weber. We'll have about 8 cars on track. Polly, the championship point leader, with a 125 behind Callahan. Got some work to do going into the feature of the championship race. He is only 3 points ahead of Dan Taylor. That's your fight for the championship.
Jesse, how many points do you get for pole?
I don't think any.
What a crockish.
Agreed. Whoever set this thing up, man, I'm telling you, they need to put money in their account more often.
You live on the YouTubes? Look like it went off.
No, we're still live. Should still be live.
Good luck, gentlemen.
I hope we're still live. Yep, still showing live. Is it still live for y'all? Because it's showing live on my end.
I don't have my own just yet and having internet troubles.
Check it on your phone, Cottrell. I'd check, but I'm in VR.
It's not letting me check. It's showing it's live on the OBS and the YouTube Studio, so I don't know what's up.
Did they at least blur that mug out?
No, sir, you got to deal with it. You got to deal with it.
I didn't have many choices. It was either stream this or stream, like, you know, the review of the Balls weekend at Texas. To see that.
You,
Am I still live? I don't know. We'll do a reset on it. Well, anyways, if we're live, heck yeah. With the poll is Richard Lekowa, Dan Taylor to his outside, Stephen Callahan, Wes Polly,
Good luck, fellas.
Holt Johnston, Charlie Stafford, Weber,
yeah, good luck.
and Richard Raw bringing up the field there.
Jesse?
Go ahead, Webb. Go ahead, Weber.
just wanted to say good evening to you.
Hey, bub. All right, good luck to everybody. Championship race, getting ready to go green here. Let's go. Have fun, boys.
Yeah, thanks again for doing this.
Yep, appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. No problem, boys. All right, and here we go. Pace car's off.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. Make sure we're live. Wes probably pushing early on back at Dan Taylor. Trying to push it 3 wide. Wes has got into the Callahan a little bit.
Sorry, Steven.
You're good. I may mess.
Callahan's still trying to recover. As they get that settled back out. Back up to Lekwa here as he's leading. So far you got Lekwa, Taylor, and Polly in sitting P3. Polly is starting to reel in Taylor just a little bit. That's your battle for your championship right there. Them 2 cars, 25 and the 2X. Richard Lekwa needs a flawless race. He needs to lead the most laps and go out and win this thing. But it's a long race. Tires will come into play. They got 1 fast repair just in case something happens. And then they got 1 change of tires too. If we get a mid-race caution or so, they'll be able to go in and change them. But now as Polly makes the move onto Dan Taylor here. He gets around Taylor. Polly's pushing early. Lekwa was trying to build and maintain a gap, which he's probably not pushing that hard at the moment either. So we can see who can save the tire. Ooh, Polly drives deep, looking the inside of Richard Lekwa. Taylor trying to do the crossover move on the West. Gonna be a tight, clean battle here. These guys are holding nothing back. As Polly's still on the inside, trying to get that car rotated. Like, well, it's going to have to run off the high side. But they settle back out here. Wes is going to have to regroup and try to make another run at it. But as they battle, Taylor will sit back and just try to conserve a little energy, a little tires, a little fuel. Which fuel will not be a factor, but reserve a little bit of tire to make another run at these guys. Good 6-7. Okay, we're still good. Still good on the straight. So if y'all want to chat it up, talk to me here. As you can see the battle here. Take you to Polly. Let's go see what he's looking at here. See what he's doing. Dan Taylor riding on board with the dirty one, Dirty Dan Taylor. These guys are just settled in. We're only in 16, completed 16 laps of the 100. It's been a great series. I want to thank everybody that has raced with us and all the donors for the $200 championship prize for tonight. Taylor starting to come back up. Looks like he's saving a little bit going in the corners. Trying to get a good run off. There's an upper view. And just to be it, the 3 championship drivers is in the top 3. Richard with the long shot, Paulie the points leader, and Dan Taylor just about 3 points behind Paulie. So this is going to be an epic battle here for the night. Coming up on the 5th of the way in. Excuse my nicotine problem. Probably trying to switch lines here, see if he can get a better run off the corner. But I'm pretty sure these 3 guys are in conserve mode probably at this point in the race. Don't want to go that big. There we go. Make it a little bit bigger. Probably looking to the outside. Trying different lines here. Everybody out there in the chat world, if you want to chat it up, holler at me. But we have a great battle on our hands right now. Taylor looked like he scrubbed the wall a little bit coming out of the 2. Paulie running higher and higher. With the championship points guys behind Lekwa this close, I don't know if he'll be able to get it. Paulie scrubbing the wall a little, pressing too hard on the exit. He's running that higher side. I'll scrub him tires, but it's all about what kind of settings you got into it too. Let's go up here. Let's go back in the pack a little bit. Check out, see what's going on back here. You got Holt Johnston just trucking along. Oh, El Weber and his Dunkin' Donuts ride, just hanging out. Checking on old Charlie Stafford. Back here racing with Richard Robb. Stephen Callahan is right up here on this group. He's last week's winner. Back up to the front. This is where the heated battle is for the championship. Hey, what's up, Scotty? Yes, the Mayo King. Well, by the looks of me, I need to lay off the mayo. Good old clotted artery or something. Probably starting to put the heat back on the Lekwa. $33. We're a third of the way done. These go by quick when they're green. Short track. These cars are pretty fun. I like them open setup though. It's really fun in open sets. Driving the wheels off them things. Right along above Dan Taylor here. He's just keeping these guys in the sights. We're trying to save equipment. Pretty good battle right here. You can throw a blanket over these three. Let's see if these guys are battling yet. Weber, as usual, running high, wide, and handsome, playing in the marbles. Polly slipping back a hair. He just wants to. His main thing to win this championship is to stay. Even if Dan Taylor passes him, as long as he don't lose a couple more spots past that, he should be okay points wise. And if Taylor doesn't get up there and lead a lap, you get a bonus point for leading the lap. Ooh, Polly scrubbing the wall. Oh, he lost focus. Lekwa has led this thing from the drop. It's a dominant car. Looking good in the early stages. As we're inching our way closer to halfway. Taylor still in P3 lurking. Paulie gains on the entry, loses on exit. The cars look like, if you see just ahead, they're starting to approach lap traffic here with Richard Robb coming up. Paulie's having trouble out of 4. Taylor closing in on Paulie. It's going to be interesting to see how these leaders deal with this lap traffic coming up. As that settles itself out, we'll go back up to Richard and see how he deals with the other Richard. Richard Robb's pretty courteous though. But that air from that lap down car will affect how your car drives. Richard Robb stays high. True gentleman. Gets out of the throttle, stays high. Good move, Richard Robb. That's a solid on you. So the 3 leaders get around Robb, no problem. Time to regroup and get focused and go back at it as when we cross the line here. We'll be halfway with the championship race here at North Wilkesboro. Paulie closing back in on Leckerwood a little bit. If these guys get racing, it'll pull Dan Taylor right back into the battle. West looks to the outside. He's making it work. What a battle. The longer they stay side by side, they'll start pulling Taylor back in. West gets a run on the low side. Checks up. Thought better of it. I'm going to try to make another run here. Great battle. Looks like Wes was able to get on the throttle center off. Applying the pressure, looking to the inside. Ooh, Richard runs high. He's in the marbles. Smacks the wall a little. Still, he's fighting. Wall again. Still there, still fighting. Oh, it is getting tight up front. West sneaks up to the lead. Dan Taylor to the inside. These guys are driving hard now. They are going at it. What a battle. Taylor claps the inside there. Catches that berm. Upsets the 25 car. Lecca was still fighting on the outside. Paulie wants to see them side by side so he can start to build a gap. These guys are fighting tooth and nail for every position. Taylor drives it off into the corner. Lecca was still fighting on his outside. Taylor drives it off into the corner. Lecca gets the momentum from the outside, still side by side, as Paulie has put about a 4/10 of a second gap on these guys. Looks like Dan Taylor maybe next corner finish the pass, and there it is. Let's see if Taylor can regroup and make a run at Polly. Polly cannot let Taylor around him. This is your battle for your championship right here between the 2X and the 25 Pennzoil. Ooh, wall for Polly.
That's okay. I'm pushing a little bit, Charlie.
This is a battle right here, boys. Taylor getting the run. Taylor is there, boys. The Pennzoil looking good. 25 car looks like he's getting him on entry. There he comes, right back into it. Polly is flirting with that high side on the exit. Lekla sitting back in third. Ooh, that's not a good corner for Polly at all. Taylor is wanting to stick that nose to the inside. This is going to be a battle with the 25 nipping the wall just a hair. (32, 33 to go at the line. Can Wes hold him off, or can Dan Taylor mount a charge? We'll find out here in about 32 laps coming to the line. It's been a hell of a battle. I think Lekla has locked down the most laps led point. Wes has got a bonus point for leading a lap here. Wes in the wall big time. Huge hit. Still trying to protect. That is not good for the right side of that 2X car. Looks like he's getting on the throttle too early. Dan Taylor applying the pressure. 30 to go. Can Wes hold on for 30 more laps, or will Dan Taylor go mistake free and be able to get around Wes as they're both approaching lap traffic here? But Stephen Callahan next up in line here, and then Holt Johnson. Taylor is just sitting back there like a shark, waiting on the next mistake. Lap traffic. Crises averted on that one. Next one on the line is Holt Johnson. Wes, even with hitting the wall and everything, he's still maintaining the lead. But Dan Taylor gets a run. Looking to the inside. He is there. Drives it off in the corner. Wes is going to push hard here. He's going to get the... Oh, he's still there. He's nipped the wall a little bit. Taylor to the lead. What a battle. Holt Johnson's like, I don't want no part of that. Taylor takes over the lead. Wes is still struggling. I think that damage to the right side of this car might be taking effect. These guys have been battling out all season long. For a 10-race season, and these guys to be within that amount of points, you know, within a amount of points of each other is pretty damn good. So Taylor, 22 to go out front, coming up on some more lap traffic up here. Next one up will be Chris Webb. But a caution would change a lot. Just not just saying. It would change a lot. It would give us a little bit of action. But these races are known to go clean and green. As Dan Taylor works his way around Chris Webb. Taylor is stretching the gap. He's got about a 1.5 seconds lead on Pauly. We're under 20 to go.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna shut these.
Like what's pitting.
I'm letting the animals run.
Taylor commanding lead. 17 to go. Yeah, Leckel's on pit road. Working by lap traffic. Charlie Stafford. Leckel is back out on track. $15 to go at the line. Leckel has fresher tires. Gets a lap back.
I'm sorry.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Sorry, hold.
The game has changed. Let's go back and see what happened.
No worries, Steve.
Let's go back and see what happened.
Sorry, Dan.
Oh yeah, no problem, man.
Misjudged it.
But, that's right.
Misjudged it and got him. It's on now, boys. That's good. There we go. We're live. We're pitting. Dan Taylor, Wes Pauly. What's going to be the move? Let's see it. Let's watch it. Wes is probably going to get his fast repair. They're both taking rights. And we're going 4 tires. We're going 4 tires, both cars. And Wes beat him off of pit road. Wes beat him off of pit road.
Good stuff. I don't know
Oh.
what took me so long.
Wes beat him off of pit
I don't
road.
know. I was praying.
That might have been
Did you
his
flick
pit
your,
crew.
windshield tear off?
May
No,
have
the
won.
only thing I did was I added fuel to the car.
Yeah, I think it adds an extra almost second if you.
I think
Maybe
Wes
clear.
Polly's pit crew just won him this championship if he gets a
Oh,
good
no
jump
way.
and
You
run.
clicked it?
Yeah, well, it was already on. I forgot to
That is.
turn it off.
Yeah, I didn't either. I didn't know that.
Hey Wes, you might want to pay that pit crew a little extra tonight, bub.
Yeah, they're getting paid. Oh, it ain't over yet. I think we got a dog fight here.
Y'all been putting on a hell of a show for the stream, boys. Keep it up.
Yeah, me and Richard raced way too hard up there in the beginning.
All right.
What I was banking on.
Yeah, he saved his tires. Here we go. We're about to restart this shindig.
Green flag, green flag.
There we go. Green's out. 9 to go at the line. It's going to be a little loose on these new tires. Eight to go at the line. 8 to go. Oh, Dan drives it deep. Polly still with the lead. Seven to go. Taylor's still there. Wes is keeping the door open. Six to go at the line. Gets a good exit. Taylor is still there. Gaps him just a little bit coming off the corner. 5 to go at the line. Gaps him ever so slightly, holding about 3/10. Four to go. Paulie leading. Taylor chasing. Paulie leaves the door open in 1. He's pushing with everything he's got. Three, 2, go. Decides it all right here. Taylor drives it in. He's pushing that car for everything it's worth. Paulie is just trying to maintain the lead as he comes through 3 and 4. 2 laps to go. Still maintaining a 3/10 of a lead. Taylor loose out of 2. Coming up on the white flag. Paulie is trying to maintain. Here's his shot right here. Taylor's able to drive it in there into 1. He gets close. No cookie. Last turns. 3 and 4. Championship. Taylor hits the curb up the track. All for naught. Wes Polly is your late model stock car series
You
champion.
had that in the bag. Good season, fellas. Woo!
What a race.
Good job, Wes. Good season, fellas.
What a race. What a season.
Good job, everybody. Sorry about the caution.
Well, let's go over here and get a little interview with the little old Wes here.
Great job, fellas. It was a blast all season.
Great job, fellas. Great job. Great race, too. Oh, let's get Wes in for
Yeah,
an
it was
interview.
neck and neck, back and forth for all of us up there.
Well, we'll get Dan first. We'll get Wes. We'll get Wes.
Blew the one last week, and
Then we're gonna talk to Dan. Well, we'll talk to Dan for these. Hey Dan, this is Godfather up in the booth, man. How'd you feel about this season, and did you enjoy it? And great racing, man.
yeah, this is great. This is my forte right here. I love short track racing. Like to see a bunch more guys come out, make it even better.
Well, we appreciate you sticking with us, brother. It was a hell of a battle for the points all season. Great job. And we thank you, buddy. We wouldn't have done it without guys like you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you putting it on. Look forward to the next one.
Hey, West Polly. This is Jesse Cottrell up here in the booth. How you doing, bub?
Doing good, man.
Well, you came out there. You smashed the wall a little bit. Got a little bit of damage during that
Yeah.
green flag run. But that caution changed everything, and your pit crew just won you a championship. How you
Yeah, they
feeling?
did.
How you feeling, bub?
Man, that was awesome. Nothing but luck.
Congratulations, Wes.
That's Wes.
Nothing but luck.
But
I can say that I am the strictly stock motorsports two-time late model stock champion.
that's right. Richard, how'd you
awesome.
feel about your run all season?
Not bad. Had a couple self-inflicted things that took me out of it, especially last week. Other than that, we'd have been a lot closer.
It was a heck of a run between me, Richard, and Dan. That was a battle.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Well, I was going to ask Peepaw, but he dipped.
You know, old people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he gets up with the chickens and go to bed with the chickens. So, but
All right, fellas. Thank you. I hope we do another one soon, or find another one to do. That'd be a blast.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
we'll-
for sure.
we'll get
Maybe
back
open
to it.
setup.
Yes.
yes.
Please.
But everybody out there in the streaming land, thank you for tuning in. That was a great race, and if you want to go back
What
and
a game
rewatch
changer.
it is here. And for your late model stock series champion, Wes Polly. All right, guys,
Thank
y'all have
you.
a good night.
Text in a minute.